right, here we go. This looks like a big one. We got 60 minutes of a Nintendo Direct, our September Nintendo Direct, our seemingly annual September Nintendo Direct. Usually good ones, usually good information here, and with this one being 60 minutes long, the longest Nintendo Direct ever, besides ones for like console launches and stuff. Yeah, pretty exciting stuff. Let me share the link around a few places, and then, yeah, we can get chatting here. Also, cool thing with this one, although the Switch Force did leak, like, the release date of this Direct, and there's something with their, so there's going to be, like, 3 games that have 7 in the title, or alluded to that anyway. There's a small Mario movie leak, too. We'll probably get Mario movie information in here. But besides that stuff, it's not like any, like, big major game leaks have happened, which is pretty cool. So, going in this one pretty blind, I would say, considering how long it is. And I doubt all it could be is a couple games featuring the number 7 and a Mario movie thing. Oh, and there was a Pokemon thing, too. Somebody said, I think Necro Felipe said it's going to be a something Pokemon, like Pokemon spin-off or something. But again, not super, like, specific. We don't have, like, a super specific leak for this one. So, yeah, exciting. Exciting going in pretty blind. To a Direct that could have some pretty cool stuff in it. So let's see. Share the link. Like I said, it's also Mario 40th anniversary, which Nintendo has said like nothing about. So I'm kind of expecting some Mario stuff here. That Mario movie obviously seems like it's probably going to be here because of that. If you haven't seen the leak, it was like leaked Old Spice. I don't think it's deodorant. It was like scent stuff. But it had a Mario movie. The title is apparently Mario Galaxy, which is surprising. I thought they'd go with Mario. I thought it'd be Mario Brothers, and maybe called the next one Mario World, and then maybe the third one Galaxy. But it looks like they're jumping right to Galaxy. And that leak seems to be believable because I guess people looked into the, I think Nintendo Deal, I think is the name of the person on Twitter, looked into the like the copyright, Old Spice copyright stuff, and the names of these leaked Old Spice Mario Galaxy scent sprays or whatever are indeed, they had been copywritten. So I don't know, maybe somebody looked into Old Spice's copyright stuff and made fake ones. That seems too crazy to me. So yeah, probably real, probably called Mario Galaxy, but I'm assuming we'll see it here. Hey, PapaGenos, what do you think Nate the Hates number 7? Nate the Hates number 7. I thought it was that was Switch Force's number 7 rumor. I think it's, well, there's Final Fantasy VII, almost certainly going to be here. Resident Evil 7 seems pretty likely, and we were told it's not 007. So something else for the third one. Yeah. The Old Spice leak is real. That Yoshi looks horrible. I don't know. I didn't get a good look at them, to be honest. I saw it like last night. The funny thing with the Old Spice Mario Galaxy leak, besides it being Old Spice leaking potentially the Mario movie, is I think the leak happened back in like July, and no one like believed it until recently. I think it was Nintendo Deal. I think that's the person on Twitter. Looked into like the copyright, like Old Spice copyright, and was like, oh, they actually did copyright these scents that like are on this the name of the scents on here. So yeah, probably legit. But yeah, I'm curious if they jump right to Galaxy. I thought they'd do like World in between, because the teaser from the first Mario movie was Yoshi. Like at the end there was the Yoshi eggs. There's the Yoshi teaser. That's more Mario World. That's when Yoshi's introduced. And then you have like Daisy and Wario and Waluigi and Bowser Jr. I know Bowser Jr. is from Sunshine, but like you could have all those Mario characters get introduced, and then do like a third one that's like, oh, and then they go into space and it's Rosalina and you know whatever. It just felt more like a third one concept to me. Like that you need that middle movie to introduce kind of the side characters. But I guess it's possible they could open this movie up with maybe like, I'm really speculating here, but like a montage, and you could have them like, you know, meet Mario and them, and Daisy, and maybe Bowser Jr. saves, but like you could maybe do a bunch of like a lot has happened. Like the Mario Brothers have been saving the Mushroom Kingdom for a while, and then this movie happens. But it's still really weird that they teased like the Yoshi egg at the end of the Mario movie, as if that's going to be the big thing of the next movie is Yoshi. But if it's called Mario Galaxy, I'm imagining the big thing is that they go into space and it's Rosalina and stuff. So yeah, it's kind of a little weird, a little confused on why they did that, but whatever. We'll see what happens. How do I feel about Aquafina voicing Daisy or Rosalina? Considering what I heard about multiverses back then, I wouldn't be surprised if there's some CEO executive type people pushing Aquafina to voice somebody for some reason. Wario as Danny DeVito would be awesome, and I hesitate to say this, but I think maybe the reason they wouldn't do that is because I think they probably have plans for these Mario movies to go on for quite a while, and Danny DeVito is, you know, kind of up there in age. How do you feel if Tom Holland was in the second Mario movie? Mario, I don't mind Tom Holland. Honestly, I don't really care who voices what. I was, when the Mario movie voice cast came out, I was like, oh, they went with the, like, you know, typical CGI modern day kids movie thing where it's just a bunch of celebrity voices. But the Mario movie was fine. It didn't. None of the voices bugged me or anything. It was totally fine. Some of them were actually very good, I thought. So, you know, I didn't want Tom Holland in, like, the Zelda movie because I just felt like it would take me out of the movie if I saw him as Link, because I wouldn't see him as Link, I'd see him as Tom Holland. But if he's just doing a voice, I probably wouldn't even recognize his voice. It's fine with me. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people have said this, but yes, that would be the perfect casting. Would be Danny DeVito as Wario and Willem Dafoe as Waluigi. Would be awesome. That would be so good, but we'll see. Who would I cast as Gino? I've been asked that so many times, and I have no voice in my head for Gino. I have no voice, so you know, I'm open to whatever interpretation somebody wants to get, you know, take a shot at it. Wasn't Super Mario World registered as a potential movie name by Universal a while back? It might have been, and maybe they just decided to go with Galaxy. Maybe they tried to do a storyline, and they couldn't get one, and they couldn't come up with something, and they were like, well, you know, the Mario Galaxy has more of a storyline than most Mario games. And they showed Yoshi stampeding in the first Mario movie, so it was really weird to have the, like, teaser at the end be a Yoshi egg, because it was just like, well, we already saw some Yoshis. Like, it's not, like, you didn't keep Yoshi secret. He's not going to be new. It was a quick shot, but it's there. It's just a little weird. I thought maybe the Yoshi egg was in, like, the real world, so, like, or the, whatever, Brooklyn, because obviously it's still, like, a cartoony New York City world that Mario's from. It's different than the real one. So I thought maybe, you know, that would be the plot of the second one, would be, you know, Yoshi in, like, you know, the real world or whatever, and they have to bring him back or something. But it starts off some adventure, and maybe have Bowser Jr., the Koopalings, freeing Bowser, because Bowser's in that cage. I don't know, I thought they'd do something like that, and they just call it Mario World, and they could introduce Wario and Waluigi maybe as, like... My concept for Wario and Waluigi was they're two guys who, like, Mario and Luigi are now, like, famous because they, like, saved the city, and they're just two guys who, like, dress up and are, like, knockoffs and are just trying to, like, start their own business to make money, but they want to use the Mario Brothers fame to, like, do it. I thought that would be great. Like, that would be a good way to, you know, kind of, it fits their personalities. They're doing some kind of scheme. It would be a good way to just introduce them as other human characters that exist or whatever. But we'll see. We'll see. Apparently, again, if it's in Galaxy, then it's probably going to be Rosalina focused. And I mean, Yoshi will probably be in it, I'm sure, but, you know. Keanu Reeves is Gino. I'd be cool with that. It's fine with me. Adam Sandler voicing Yoshi. I mean, does it matter who voices Yoshi? They're probably just gonna say Yoshi. What if Pauline shows up? Pauline was in the first movie. She was very briefly in the first movie as the mayor. When the Mario and Luigi are seeing that there's, like, a flood, and they like go to down in the sewers or whatever. But when they see it on TV, the person who's being interviewed is Pauline, and she's the mayor. I think it says Mayor Pauline or something. Is like the title. It's like a news story or whatever. Hoping we get the leaked N64 NSO games here. Yes. So what was the last one that just got announced? Because there was that thing where there was, like, it was like blurry N64 games. It was like they showed some menu screen, like Nintendo showed it somewhere, and it had blurry N64 games background, and people, like, figured out what the box art was. One of them was Smash 64. And one of the other ones was, I don't remember what it was, but it just got announced. Like, it did happen. So it was like, oh, because at first people were like, well, maybe they just took a bunch of shots of N64 game covers and just made a blurry background, and it doesn't have anything to do with which ones are actually going to show up. But one of those blurry ones did just get announced. So Smash was one of them. So Smash is probably Forsaken. Yeah, it was Forsaken. Forsaken was the blurry one that just got announced. We saw Blurry first, so yeah, I think one of the other ones might have been like one of the Rayman games, and Smash. Smash was one of them. So we've been waiting for a while for Smash 64. I would love for Smash 64 to have online. That would be sick. And honestly, if you're gonna announce Smash 64, you could have Sakurai show up and say something about it, and you could have Smash show up and something like that. It'd be kind of the perfect to do both at the same time. Not saying I think the next Smash is going to get announced necessarily too soon, but if it looks like Smash 64 is going to get announced for the NSO pretty soon, maybe it could be. Also, Sakurai does like to kind of trick us and surprise us with stuff, right? Like Smash usually shows up when we're not expecting it, and once Air Riders is out, people are going to expect Smash every single direct, I feel like. Every direct we're going to be talking about Smash is this the one with Smash, this the one with Smash. I think the only way you can really surprise people with Smash is right now. Is you do Air Riders or something, or you make it look like it's an Air Riders, like the Splatoon thing at the end of that other direct. You do Air Riders is in here somewhere. I'm sure we'll get some more Air Riders characters announced here too, which will be cool. But you like end this direct with like, oh, here's some Air Riders stuff. And then, surprise, it's not Air Rider stuff, it's the next Smash game. That would be sick. Because otherwise you really can't, I don't think you can surprise us with Smash after this. I think once Air Riders is out, everyone will be just being like, when's Smash happening? And Sakurai jumped right over to Smash. Was Smash already being worked on? Was he doing both at the same time? Was Bandai working on Smash and Sakurai's now jumping in? Like, it's all going to be that. So I think now is the time to surprise us. So I'm not saying I like expect it to be here. Totally possible it's not here because he's working on Air Riders. Like, that's the logical conclusion. But the more conspiracy theory side of things would be once Air Riders is out, which will probably be between this direct and whenever our next direct is, probably next year, everybody's going to be expecting Smash. Not necessarily expecting that Smash will be in the direct after this one, but every time people will be like, I wonder if Smash is going to be here. This is the only one you're going to have people being like, Smash probably isn't here. So this is the only time you can surprise us. So, that's my thoughts on that. Smash Switch 2 edition. I'd love to see some Switch 2 editions, actually. That would be something I'd love to get here. Like, obviously, Metroid Prime 4 is almost certainly going to be here. I'd love to see a Switch 2 edition, because right now, they don't even have different Joy-Con colors. And I'm really wondering if they're going to have different Switch 2s at all, because the Switch 2, the inside of the Switch 2 is like light blue and that orange cream, and that matches the Joy-Cons. And I'm just kind of wondering, like, that's your base unit Switch, because the old one was just totally solid black, and then you can put whatever color Joy-Con you want on it, but that cream and blue are now like integral to everyone's Switch 2. So can you do colored Joy-Cons, or is it going to be a little weird? It's like my orange one connects to the blue side, or something, like if you have different colors, like it can get kind of weird. So I'm curious about that, and I'd love to see different editions Switch 2s. I assume they will do different Joy-Con colors. I think they'd be crazy not to. I bought a bunch of different Joy-Con colors. They're pretty expensive. I'm sure Nintendo makes bank off that, so it'd be weird not to. But it is weird that they color-coded the inside of the Switch itself. I found that weird. Do you think we're finally going to get the Metroid Prime 4 release date? We have to get the Metroid Prime 4 release date here. Yeah, that has to happen. I do think we'll probably also see, like, Rhythm Heaven and Tomodachi Life. Like, all the games we know about, I'm sure, they'll be highlighted here. Maybe not Pokemon, just because Pokemon tends to do its own thing on the side. Like, we just got Mega Malamar announced. So... that's like the one thing that might not be here. But supposedly, I think it was Necrolipe, I think he was saying something Pokemon is here. That might have been Q too. Or I don't know, how do you say it? KHU? I think it's Q. I think they might have been saying something too, or alluding to something, that there might be some Pokemon thing in here, but it's probably like a Pokemon spin-off game. Maybe Pokken 2 would be sweet. That would be awesome. Yeah, almost sure. I don't know if we'll get the Mario movie sequel trailer here, but definitely high possibility we could. But we'll definitely get Mario sequel movie info here, I think. We'll definitely get Mario stuff here. Mario 40th anniversary, is like right now, and Nintendo's done like nothing. Mario Baseball is like the one sports Mario game we haven't gotten yet, and there was it's some like Mario toy or something, and I think the DK and Rosalina pictures on this toy are like they're renders people have never seen before. So people were wondering if they're from some new game, I'm kind of guessing Mario Baseball or Mario Sluggers, whatever they call it, like a Mario Baseball sports game, because I think that's the one Mario sports game that hasn't been like revamped yet or isn't on Switch yet. Q is pronounced like Ku, just for my information. Okay, that's Ku, that's Ku. Fire Emblem, yeah, what is it, Genealogy of the Holy War? Is it Fire Emblem 4? It's been rumored for a long time that was going to get a remaster. Not just rumored, it was like a data mine that basically showed that was like a missing game. Someone was telling me that Fire Emblem 4 has really, really big maps and stuff. It's like a bigger game, and maybe it wasn't running so good on Switch 1, and maybe they held it back. So yeah, we could totally get something Fire Emblem here. I would be guessing a remaster of Genealogy of the Holy War. That could be, yeah, that could be here. For sure, for sure. Maybe a new NSO system app, like DS or Dreamcast. Yeah, Dreamcast, I'd love to get Dreamcast. Something else Sega would be amazing. And then, yeah, DS. There have been patents, I think, from Nintendo for like a second screen on the Switch 2. Tons of people have been suggesting ever since they, you know, we have the USB-C on the top of the Switch 2 as well as the bottom, that you could add a second screen peripheral attachment type thing. I'd love to get that and then do a DS NSO. Would be amazing. Yeah, why not? Oh, Mario Kart DLC. Yeah, Mario Kart. Yeah, we need Mario Kart DLC. Mario Kart. It's so weird. It's like the best, worst game I've ever played, or the worst, best game I've ever played. I don't know how to say it. There's a great game in there. Like, the gameplay, the graphics, the music, fantastic. It's so good. And yet, playing it, the open world is pretty boring. I have no options. I can't listen to what tracks I want to listen to. I can't shut the items off. I have to unlock things through the stupid Kamek item. I've unlocked all the costumes, and it took me, like, a couple hours to do it, because you can just go get them, like, no problem. Online, obviously, has the huge issue with doing the intermission tracks. Nobody really likes the intermission tracks. Kind of seems like it's a failed concept. The overworld, you can do the Switch things, but there's not much else to do with it. If I want to play free roam with, like, a friend, just co-op, I have to open up, like, a lobby online and just never really go online and just drive around there. There's no actual co-op. Like, you have so little player autonomy. Like, there's such a, like, it is, you are so boxed in to do just what they want you to do, and it's really good what they want you, like, it's like, there's really great stuff in there, but my god, that game needs to open up. There needs to be more. So, especially for being this super expensive game that they assured us the you know, the price tag would be all worth it. So yes, like, if they announce here that there's like free DLC updates and they're just going to constantly do that for Mario Kart, and it's going to get better and better and better, sweet, awesome, cool, right move. If it's paid DLC, I'll be a little torn about that, since we paid so much for this game. But yeah, it'll probably be DLC. There's also, was there like a data mine that like Hyrule and Pauline, I think there's like code stuff for them in the game or something. I feel like I heard that. And if not, it does feel like Donkey Kong and Pauline have, I think they have one costume to each of them. They have like the least costumes of anyone. And yet the second Switch 2 game is a game featuring Donkey Kong and Pauline. Like, that's suspicious. Like, they're definitely going to get more costumes and stuff. So, yeah. The top port doesn't support video output. Could they, like, Bluetooth it or something? They really thought they had something in Mario Kart World. Yeah, it's weird. It's very strange. I think they just really... It's like the intermission tracks was like their main idea, and because of that, they were like, oh, it's a little boring, so they added the tricks, and, oh, we're doing intermissions between tracks, we might as well just make a big open world. And they focused on the intermissions when the two way more interesting things are the grinding and wall riding trick stuff. It makes racing really fun, and the big open world. And those things are like afterthoughts that came from their idea of the intermission tracks, where this really needs to be one of those times where in development of that game, they realized, hey, racing from track to track isn't that great. Like, we can keep it, but it's not that great. You know what is great, though? These other ideas we came up with. The whole trick system is amazing. And this big open world, how about you unlock characters in the open world? How about there's, like just, you know, fun stuff to do there? How about there's NPCs to talk to and things to do there? That was the good ideas, were like the extra stuff they came up with. So weird, so weird. Not a data mine. K. Rool and Void Kong's voice actors. That's what it is. K. Rool and Void Kong's voice actors are listed in the credits of the game. Yes, that's what it was. Yeah. Yeah. So that makes it seem pretty likely that K. Rool will probably show up. And if K. Rool shows up, and Pauline and Donkey Kong have so few costumes, and Bonanza obviously is the big Switch 2 game right now after Mario Kart, yeah, it makes too much sense. And if this Direct is like all Mario 40th anniversary, it also makes sense why we've waited for this DLC, why they didn't just immediately tell us about it when like Bonanza came out or something. I think they're probably saving as much Mario stuff as they can for this Direct to have a 40th anniversary blowout type thing. And they went like all out for the 35th, and honestly, they could have just said nothing about the 35th because you don't have to celebrate, you know, anniversaries with 5 in the number, but like your 40th, your 30th, 20th, those feel bigger. Those feel like those are decades. It's been 4 decades, you know, of Mario. That seems like the bigger thing to celebrate. I think they just did the 35th because they just had a lot of Mario stuff, and they're like, hey, it's also the 35th anniversary. We could mention that. You don't talk about leaks much anymore, but did you see the Old Spice leak? I did, yeah. No, I'll still talk about leaks. So the whole, like, not doing leaks thing is literally just if I personally hear something, I'm not gonna share it. I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm not gonna share it. If there's a leak out there in the world, I'll discuss it up and down. I don't care. That's fine with me. I just don't want to... I liked being a speculator. Like, I wanted this channel to be a speculation channel. You know, I was trying to... Let's try to figure out who the Smash characters are. When leaks happen, I was analyzing them and telling people about them, and we'll see what can happen, and what's the most likely thing we can get. And a big part of what's likely is, you know, trying to decipher leaks. And there's other things, too, that figure out what's likely to happen. This like I said, Mario Baseball hasn't had a game in a long time. There's no leak for it, but it just hasn't had a game for a long time. Stuff like that. But, like... I don't want to talk. I didn't want to be a leaker. Like I didn't want to. I like when like, people tell me stuff. I'm like, oh, that's sweet. Sometimes people tell me stuff that's totally wrong. Sometimes people tell me stuff that's right. You know, but it got to the point where like, you know, everything I was hearing, not everything I was hearing, but I was good at filtering what like, okay, this is what's right. I've heard this from multiple people now. I have enough connections, like blah blah blah, stuff like that. That you know, when I talked about stuff or when I speculated on stuff, it was just coming true. Like it was, you know, echoes of wisdom was. I had heard some stuff, I speculated a bit, kind of put some pieces together, and it was exactly, you know, it was exactly that. And I don't want to be the guy that's just telling everybody everything. I don't want to be the leaker guy. I wanted to be the speculator guy. So, yeah. But as far as the Old Spice thing goes, yes, I have seen it. I do think it's probably real because I think it was an Nintendo deal. I think that's who it is. Looked up like copyrights from Old Spice, and they have copyrights for the scents, the names of the scents on those bottles. So yeah, probably right. It is weird that it's Galaxy and not Mario World. I thought the second movie would be World and the third movie would be Galaxy. It's a little strange that jumping right to Galaxy is. Then I don't know what you call the third movie, and I don't know why you go into the Galaxy storyline as the second movie when you could have Daisy, Bowser Jr., Wario, Waluigi, Mario Sunshine stuff. Like, you know, you could I could see things you could do with the second movie of all the Mario titles from you know, the past. Let's say the first movie was like Mario 1 through 3. You know, from Mario World through, you know, till Galaxy, like the 90s and early 2000s Mario stuff. Like I feel like you can make a whole movie with pulling stuff from that era and not jump right to Galaxy. But here we are. I hear Halo Studios has room to show off Halo 7 here, of all places. Yeah, that could happen. Who was it? Switch Force, who, you know, predicted the day of the Direct correctly. I think they're the one who's saying that there's a bunch of games that have 7 in the title. I believe Final Fantasy 7 and Resident Evil 7 are 2 of them. And yeah, it could be a Halo game here. That's possible. Or Master Chief Collection or something. Xbox and Microsoft have been pretty cool with Nintendo about stuff like that. And yeah, I don't know what the next 7 game is, if there's 3 7 games. And my assumption is Final Fantasy and Resident Evil are 2 of them, though. Killer 7, yeah, it's possible. Yeah, so this is like the longest Direct besides the ones where they've announced consoles. My assumption for that is that a good chunk of this is going to be Mario 40th anniversary stuff, which might be a lot of it being Mario movie stuff. So yeah, we could get the trailer, we could get character voice actor announcements, we could get Miyamoto talking for a little bit, and I could see that taking a good, you know, 10 to 20 minutes. alongside potentially other Mario stuff. So, and if it is a big Mario anniversary, 40th anniversary blowout, I also have to say, like, a super long Nintendo Direct. We have Metroid Prime 4. We have a bunch of cool games, coming out and stuff that we know about. Tomodachi Life and Rhythm Heaven for Switch 1. But, like, it's possible we could get, like, the next 3D Zelda teased here. We could get the next 3D Mario teased here. Slim chance, but I said it earlier, this is probably the last time they could really surprise us with Smash, because after this Direct, Kirby Air Ride is going to come out, and once that's out, I think every Direct after that, people are going to be like, has Sakurai secretly been working on Smash as well? Is Smash going to get shown off here? Like, once time goes on, this is the last time you can really surprise us. This is the last time you could do Smash and people would absolutely not expect it. I think after this, every Direct after this is going to be, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people, and they're probably going to be right, that it's probably too soon, Air Riders just came out, blah, blah, blah. But every time people are going to be asking about Smash, guessing at Smash, it's going to happen from here on out. I think Smash will ever add a mobile game character. Maybe, or from a computer game. Possibly. I wouldn't count it out. I don't think Smash has any rules besides has to, originate from a video game. So, yeah, I could do a mobile game character. I feel like indie game character is probably the next big thing. I mean, we got Steve from Minecraft, if you count that. Minecraft started out as an indie game, but is now owned by Microsoft. But, yeah, I'm more like thinking Undertale, Hollow Knight gets a character, and, that's our big indie rep. But, yeah, we could also get phone. There's nothing saying they can only do one at a time, though. They're saying that they can't. Our first big indie rep character, our first phone app character, first, Angry Birds would probably, that's what comes to mind to me. Angry Birds would be probably the biggest phone app character. So I think we're porting Ultimate with few additional, that's another possibility too, and more likely if Smash were to happen soonish or whatever. Port Ultimate, it's a Switch 2 edition. Alright, here we go. Let me know if the sound's good too. Angry Birds is Sega now, is it? It's funny, I knew, like, every ownership of every character back in the, like, Brawl speculation. I got really into, like, figuring out which companies own which characters, but so many of them have changed hands now. I don't know them all necessarily anymore. Super Mario Brothers here, 40th anniversary stuff. Obviously, the original sketches. Here's Mario World. See, calling me Mario World. I like that drawing of Mario. Alright, 40th, yeah.
Hello, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto. We'll start today's Nintendo Direct with the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary.
Alright, cool. So we're starting off with the Mario stuff, so the ending could be something different, something more unexpected, one more thing on or whatever.
We got here because so many people have played. Thank you all very much. The Mario games have been supported by evolutions in digital technology and gaming consoles. Additionally, Mario has taken on many different designs in the artwork. At the Nintendo Museum, which opened in Kyoto last year, we've created an art gallery that displays character illustrations drawn during the development of different games.
I'd love to go to that museum. I've been to Kyoto twice, but obviously the
illustrations and
museum wasn't
pixel art from the Mario series.
last year.
Also, from now through next September, the ticket for admission will change to the design shown here.
Yeah, that's cool.
And starting this December, we're planning a 40th anniversary light display.
Ooh, a light display.
You'll still
that's
need
cool.
a reservation to enter the museum.
It'd be nice if you got that ticket. Like that would be a
visiting
cool
will
thing
check
to
it
like
out.
just to own. Like that I was there at the 40th anniversary.
On top of that,
year after the museum
earlier
opened.
in May, following Japan and Hollywood, we opened the third Super Nintendo World theme park at Universal Epic Universe in Orlando, Florida.
Nice, all right. I'm on the East Coast, so generally,
the world of Super
if I go
Mario
to
in real
Disney,
life.
it's in Orlando. So.
Next
Or,
is
well,
more
that's
news
Universal,
about
but like if I go to theme parks in
We'll be
Florida,
supporting
I
the
gotta go
Kyoto
there.
Marathon, which will
Actually, like
take
Universal
place
more than
next
Disney.
February. Since its inception in 1985, the Super Mario series has been running for 40 years, thanks to everyone's support. But this time, Mario himself will be cheering on the runners. This is the race bib that the runners will wear, which has the Nintendo
Oh, good.
logo
All
on
right,
it.
race bib reveal. This is what we wanted,
We'll be
guys. We
supporting
wanted
in
the
other
race
ways as
bib
well.
reveal.
If you're interested in marathons, why not take the opportunity to run through
That's pretty
Kyoto?
cool, though.
Also,
I ran some
coming next spring,
some races. It's my
please take a
4th of
look at
July
this.
race my town does, and the turkey trot, which is our like Thanksgiving race. I used to do those. I don't run as much anymore. Here we go, Mario movie. Yeah, roll. Love hearing the Mario music, like orchestrated. Oh yeah, going up to the galaxy. And the galaxy music, nice. All right. Well, I'm sorry Old Spice had ruined the surprise, but that's cool.
The name of the new movie that Nintendo and Illumination are producing together is the Super Mario Galaxy Movie. What kinds of adventures do you think Mario and his friends will have in space? This movie will be the main event of the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary. Let's also hear some remarks from the movie's co-producer, Chris-san, from Illumination.
Okay, so that probably means there's no big 3D
Thank
Mario
you,
announcement right now.
Miyamoto-san.
It's the Mario movie.
As we celebrate Mario's 40th anniversary, it's an opportunity to reflect on the 4 decades of creativity, imagination, and adventure that Mario has brought to life for fans across generations and around the
Little
world.
Bowser at the
From
piano.
its groundbreaking world building
Just noticed that.
to its iconic
Bowser amiibo.
characters and
The
unforgettable
Rob
music,
amiibo. What else is back there?
the Super Mario Brothers have left a lasting impact on the very fabric of our culture. All of us at Illumination feel
Yeah, I agree. I'm very
so
surprised they're jumping to
fortunate
Galaxy. Very surprised they didn't go with
continue
Mario
our
World
collaboration
and
with
introduce
Nintendo
Daisy and
as we
Waluigi and
expand the
Wario and
life
Bowser
of
Jr.
Mario
and all the
in
stuff that happens through the
movies.
90s and early 2000s
While the
until
Super
Galaxy.
Mario Galaxy games are the core inspiration for our story, this next film holds surprises for fans of every Mario era. Our directors, Michael Jelinek and Aaron Horvath,
My
along
guess
with the
is they'll probably do like a
extraordinary
little
team of artists
montage
at our
thing
studio
at
in
the
Paris,
start of the movie.
are
that'll
very
just
busy
kinda, like,
working to
intro-
deliver
like
a
Mario and
film
Luigi have
that
been doing stuff for a while
aspires
and
to
then
earn
Galaxy
its
happens. That's my
place
guess.
in the history
That's how I'd do it
we're
if I
here
had to
to
jump to
celebrate.
Galaxy immediately.
Brian Tyler is also returning to compose a score that blends together musical themes from Mario's incredible game heritage.
Good, do that. I don't
We're
need Take
also
On Me.
thrilled
I've heard that
to
song.
welcome back
Like, give me
Chris
Mario
Pratt
stuff.
as Mario,
There he is. Chris
Anya
Pratt, announced again.
Taylor-Joy as Princess Peach,
I'm getting
Charlie
some
Day
deja vu
as
from
Luigi.
past directs.
Jack Black as Bowser, Keegan-Michael Key as Toad, and Kevin Michael Richardson as Kamek. And as we continue to make
characters?
progress on the Super Mario Galaxy movie, we look forward to sharing more with you in the future. And until
You shared
then,
the same we already know.
thank you, and back to you, Miyamoto-san.
Thank you, Chris-san. I'm also involved in the production every day, and I'm enjoying it. It's a movie worthy of the 40th anniversary.
Good. I'm glad
Please
Miyamoto
wait
was so
a little
involved because I think
longer
the first
for its
movie
release.
was quite good,
While you're
and I
waiting,
think
I have
having
something I'd
Nintendo
like to
and
show
Miyamoto
you.
in control of it
Please
was
take a look
important
at
to that.
this.
All right, let's see. Galaxy and Galaxy 2. We didn't get Galaxy 2 on the that collection that had 64 Sunshine and Galaxy. So I'd love to have Galaxy 2 on Switch 2. It would be a little weird to have to rebuy Galaxy 1 and Galaxy 2 together. But, I mean, I'd do it, but, but it's a little weird. Did they recast Kamek? I don't know. I don't remember either. I mean, like, I like Kamek as a character, but I don't remember who voiced him in the first movie. It definitely was something. Yeah, I don't remember. Like someone I recall. The way that the other main character voices were pretty known characters or known actors that I was very aware of. So what are we doing with the Galaxy games? Are we just gonna put them together on a cartridge, or what's? The next journey, dude. If they announced Galaxy 3, that would be crazy. No, so okay, yeah, that's what I figured. 1 and 2 collected. Kind of weird though, because you can have Galaxy 1 already. Like it's on that limited edition thing. Oh, I like that. Okay, I like those amiibo. And you pulled me back with the amiibo.
The games that share the movie's title.
Those are cool amiibo.
Super Mario Galaxy and Super Mario Galaxy 2. Okay, I'll turn it over to the original director for Super Mario Galaxy, Koizumi-san.
Hi.
Hey, hello everyone.
Hi.
I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi. From here, I'll introduce the games that will be released as part of the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary.
Okay, so there's
First, the 2 games you just saw were
there's
developed
more
around
games,
the
more Mario
idea of
games
what
being
Mario's
released for the 40th
adventures would be
anniversary.
like in space. The
Man,
planets
I'd like
have
to have
gravity,
Galaxy 2
and
on
seeing Mario
Switch,
not
but
fall off of them while
I
upside
don't know. I already
down
have
was
Galaxy
very
1 in that
impressive,
other collection,
even
so
as a
I don't want to
developer.
buy this. The amiibo I'll buy though, because I love amiibo.
The second game also returns 15 years after its original release on Wii. In Rosalina's library, you can read a storybook. It's now in both games, and we've also added new pages.
Oh, it's in both games with new story.
We
Oh,
hope
all
you're looking
right. Now
forward
we
to
have
that
to get
as
it
well.
to get the lore.
In addition, the storybook will be available as a real-life product.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
The new pages I mentioned won't be included, but more details,
I wonder if the
including
new
release
pages
timing,
tie in with the
will be
Galaxy
available
movie
on the
story.
My Nintendo
I'm
Store
gonna guess they
website
do.
later today. So please check that out. Super Mario Galaxy plus Super Mario Galaxy 2 will launch on Nintendo Switch, but you can play these games on Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh, good. I'm glad they didn't lock us out.
Many
Switch
other
2
Mario
users.
titles are also available on Nintendo Switch. So if there's one you haven't played yet,
Gino!
why not
Gino
take the
spotted!
opportunity to try it.
10 out of 10 direct.
Okay, let's introduce some other Mario games coming to
Gino
Nintendo
showed up.
Switch
10 out of 10 direct. Ooh, new Mario Tennis. Alrighty.
The latest entry in the Mario Tennis series is hitting the court on Nintendo Switch 2. Mario Tennis Fever. Use top spins, slices, lobs, and
Mario
other
Tennis is great. So
familiar
that's cool.
shots.
Happy to get a new one.
But now you can also slide and use other fancy footwork with new defensive maneuvers.
Oh yeah, good point.
And-
In chat, they didn't have
Swing into action with new equipment
they didn't
called
show
Fever Rackets.
Donkey Kong
Keep a
Rogan.
rally going
So
to
yeah,
build up
maybe
your
maybe
fever
DK's not in
gauge.
this one. I mean, if it's Galaxy
Then
themed, I could see.
unleash
Like
a
the last one they went
fever
to,
shot.
Kong Island and stuff. I think Donkey Kong's getting his own
Freeze
spin-off
the
movie. I
court
think
with
that was talked
the
about.
ice racket.
So yeah, I could see Donkey Kong not being
Summon
in the
mushrooms
next
that
Mario
trick your
movie.
opponents using the mini mushroom racket. Or
Or having
duplicate
no
yourself
lines
with
where he
the
doesn't talk
shadow
or anything.
racket.
Maybe he's just shown briefly in something.
There are 30 fever
not being
rackets,
integral to the
each
story.
with their own abilities. Pair them with 38
That's pretty cool, right?
playable
So it's like
characters. The
all about
most
what
in
racket you
series
use.
history to find your own strategy.
That's cool. So sort of like, what cart you use in Mario
Let's see
Kart,
the
what
game
character, you
modes being
combine them,
served
different
up.
things. It's cool.
A talking flower provides riveting commentary in tournament mode.
Hey, nice to get the flower from Wonder.
Aim for
Awesome.
the top by completing
That's a
different
good
objectives
commentator.
in the
That's a good
Trial
commentator.
Towers mode.
Nice. So like Lakitu's always the
Matches
camera
with
guy. Got the
unexpected
flower always
rules
be the
in
commentator. I
Mix
like
it
that.
up mode.
Ooh, Waluigi
Even
pinball.
some where you'll experience wonder effects. In the online modes, choose between casual play with customizable rules in Online Room, or go for glory in ranked matches. You can even gently swing your Joy-Con 2 controller like a racket for a more authentic experience in Swing Mode. Plus, after encountering monsters on a remote island, Mario and friends are
is it like a
transformed
tennis?
into babies, kicking off a series of unexpected events in the game's Adventure Mode.
Ah, it's adventure mode.
With their
Sweet.
tennis skills gone, the babies will need
And
to
then Baby
learn how to
Wario.
play
But Baby Wario hasn't been in it since what was the Yoshi?
and defeat the
The Yoshi
monsters
DS
to
game, I think,
return to
had
normal.
Baby Wario as one of the babies, but they never do Baby Wario, even though he was actually
Tennis
in one of the
Fever
games.
Launches on Nintendo Switch 2,
No, DK
February
didn't get
12th.
him to a baby.
That
Hey, it's the first
Mario
Baby
Tennis
Waluigi.
Fever.
What if Baby Waluigi gets in Smash before Waluigi does? They go with
It
Baby
features
Waluigi.
familiar tennis gameplay, but unique to this latest entry are Fever Shots, which change depending on your racket. There are plenty of other modes as well, so please look forward to it.
It's funny the adventure modes all
Next,
like you have to be
please take
babies.
a look at this.
Super Mario Daima, yeah. Yeah, Japan loves turning characters into babies. It's okay.
Hi!
Actually, I can't say just Japan. I mean, we had like Muppet Babies and stuff over here. That was a
What'll it
Pup
be?
Team Scooby-Doo. We've done it a lot.
Wow!
All right, Switch 2 Edition
More
Wonder. Sweet.
multiplayer
All right, that's cool.
mayhem is coming to the Flower Kingdom in Super Mario
I'm loving
Brothers
Switch 2 Edition
Wonder,
games. I want to see more of
Nintendo
this.
Switch
so,
2
yeah.
Edition.
Do it up.
Plus meet up in Bella Bell Park. A large plaza has been
Ooh,
discovered in the
They got
Flower
the mask
Kingdom.
from Mario 2.
Bella Bell
Or
Park.
Doki Doki Panic, isn't that actually
Here,
Mario
you
2?
can enjoy a variety of attractions that let you team up with or work against friends and family. Let's go over some of the things you can do.
Collect the most coins to win.
Collect coins as you make your way through the course. And don't miss your chance to get rich.
Whoever has the
Multiplayer
most
side
lives
scrolling Mario
at the
stuff is
end
always pretty fun.
wins.
Big fan.
Use items to duke it out. Dodge attacks and try to survive.
Whoever's it at the end loses.
Run and hide in
Yeah, Wonder's
tag.
great, so, you know, to do more stuff
If
with
you're
Wonder
tagged,
is awesome.
you're it.
Happy to see this game get more
And
content.
the other players get to
It's
transform
the kind of game
and
I
hide.
didn't, probably if there wasn't Switch 2 Edition games, I would have not thought would get DLC.
Work together to
But
relay.
I'm happy
Pass
to
the
do more
valve
with that
off
game.
to
It's
each
great.
other so it doesn't explode before you reach the goal.
Work together to get to the goal.
Place donut blocks while your friends run across them.
That's kind of cool.
Jump to the beat.
Jump in time and the lift will rise. Get in sync, then 1, 2, 3, jump!
We don't need Rhythm Heaven. We got this.
Plus, there are so many other attractions to
Ooh, King
enjoy.
Boo.
Grab your friends and family for multiplayer fun in Bella Bell Park.
It's pretty cool. It's like just cool multiplayer mini games, but in
The
you know,
Nintendo
Super-
Switch 2
Koopa
Edition
Wings!
adds other new content as well.
Awesome.
Look forward to more on that in the future.
Sweet. I love the Koopa
Super
Links. So I'm always
Mario
happy to see
Brothers
Koopa Links.
Wonder, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, plus Meet Up in Bella Bell Park, launches on Nintendo Switch 2
Nice,
next
nice.
spring.
Sold me with the Koopa Links.
So long.
Super Mario Brothers
Maybe
Wonder.
the Koopa Links can get
is
added to
getting a
Mario
Nintendo
Kart
Switch
again
2
when
edition.
this happens. I know people
As
were
its
like
name
mad about that
implies,
for some bizarre
Meet Up
reason.
in Bella Bell
We
Park
got the
adds
babies
more multiplayer
in Mario
options to
Tennis. We got
enjoy.
the Koopa Links here.
It
So
also adds
lots
other
of
new
reasons to bring them
content,
back to
so
Mario
stay
Kart.
tuned for more details in the future. About these chatty characters.
Was it something I said?
The talking flowers. We actually made them.
That's cool.
Look alike, huh?
Oh, really? Sometimes they'll talk on their own, just like that.
Like the Kirby's in my
These
closet of
talking
my
flowers
youth.
can make everyday life a little more fun. They're planned for release next spring.
That's cool. I might
Okay.
pick up one of those. It'd
Next
be a cool
is the
thing to have
last
on my
game
desk.
for the Super Mario Brothers 40th
Like, it doesn't talk all
anniversary
the time.
part of
I
this
hope there's a way to
presentation.
shut it off. I might not want to be like woken up by the thing. The Yoshi game?
One day, on the island where Yoshi and his friends live, a talking book named Mr. E suddenly falls from the sky.
All right, look at his mustache and his monocle.
It looks like the book has information within its pages about unusual creatures. But it can't actually see what's written down.
Ooh, it's
So
like a
Yoshi jumps in to help
cool.
investigate.
All right, he's gonna go in a book. Yoshi's story.
First, let's study this flower-like creature.
Yeah, is it Yoshi's story? Oh, it's
found
extremely
it right
Yoshi's
away.
story. It's so Yoshi's story because
It
you're
seems
walking on like
kinda
a
sweet.
a set path like that.
You can carry this creature on your back. Touch flower buds with it, and
This
they'll
flower
bloom.
guy's definitely been in the Yoshi games for a while.
As you wander through the book, you'll make all sorts of discoveries about the creatures you find.
Oh, maybe it's not just flowers. Maybe every creature has
And
cool
those
things they do.
discoveries will be written down. Hey, we found some dandelions.
Those things are cute.
Touch them, and they'll scatter in the air. Oh no, that creature is stuck. It seems like the
You just
dandelions
like play around
can
with the
absorb
enemies? Do you like
nutrients.
not fight them?
Oh, they can even cause rocks to crack. Thanks to them, we were able to break the rock. It looks like there are still lots of unusual creatures residing within the book. A page-turning adventure awaits.
Big guy. Seems like it's more like puzzle solving.
Yoshi and the Mysterious Book launches on Nintendo Switch 2.
It's an interesting one. Seems like it's like 2D puzzles more than
A
like
new
any
game
like
starring
16
Yoshi
level
is
speed
on
up
the
enemy
way.
stuff.
The game takes
But I know
place
Yoshi
within a
games are usually like
mysterious
on the
book.
easier. Well,
You'll make
not back in the
discoveries
day,
and
but
encounter all sorts of things
a
as
lot of
you're
the newer
exploring.
Yoshi games are on the easier
Please
side,
stay
more
tuned for
kid
future
oriented.
updates. That's
Like the
all
Yarn
for the
Yoshi
Super
games and
Mario
stuff.
Bros. 40th anniversary. In addition to the games coming
so that's
in
the Mario
future,
stuff. We got
a
tennis.
new movie releases
We
next
got Galaxy
spring.
1 and 2 coming
We
out.
hope
We
you
got
enjoy all
this Yoshi
sorts of
game,
adventures with
and we
Mario.
got the Mario movie 2,
Okay.
which is Galaxy. But
We'll
not
now
much more
begin our
than that.
usual Nintendo Direct. First, we'll introduce games launching on Nintendo Switch.
All right, so Nintendo Switch stuff first, and then
It's time to storm into Cryptica.
oh yeah, didn't
The mesmerizing world of Cryptica awaits.
Switchforce
in
said
this
something about
2D
storm.
side-scrolling roguelike adventure.
said it was like storming
Find your way
where they
through
were
this
today or
80s
something.
Anime-inspired realm solo,
This is
or
probably
with
what
a
that was
friend
about.
in couch co-op, where every battle is twice as chaotic and twice as thrilling. Hone your swift swordplay against a variety of foes, uncover a wide array of unique melee and ranged weapons, and glide through ever-shifting biomes with graceful, acrobatic moves. With the help of magical creatures called Storm Hearts, you'll gain permanent upgrades to boost your abilities and help you on your next run. And in couch co-op mode, you can experiment with ability upgrades by combining and sharing power-ups for different playstyles. Storm Lancers launches exclusively on the Nintendo
launches today.
Switch system later today.
neat, pretty cool.
The wilderness is calling. Transform a wild island inspired by the Australian outback.
Dinkum.
In this charming survival
yes,
life
isn't
sim, there are plenty of ways to make this
There are
wilderness
plenty
your
of bugs
home.
that will kill you.
Plant crops, catch fish, gather resources,
Inspired by
and
Australia.
plenty more. But don't let your guard down while exploring. Wild creatures may attack,
Yeah.
so use your tools, weapons, and wits to make it out in one piece. As you progress, you can turn
box
this
jellyfish
rugged
is
island
invisible and
into a
instant kills you.
bustling town. Visit shops, enjoy festivals, and talk with visitors. Some of them might even decide to live here. Plus, up to 4 friends can build and explore together in local or online co-op. Dinkum launches as a timed console exclusive on the Nintendo Switch system November 5th. Pre-orders
it's one of
and
those,
a
you know,
demo will be
life sim
available
games.
later today on Nintendo eShop. Embark on a colorful adventure. Save a mysterious planet in the platforming adventure PapaGenos.
You're getting serious
Team up locally or
Splatoon
online
vibes
in
here.
this multiplayer-only game. On this planet, color is key.
Kinda,
Attack enemies with the
Puyo.
same color to defeat them. Each adventurer can only fire 2 colors.
So what
so
I missed
you'll
so
need to
far,
swap
they did a
between them
Mario
during
40th
battle.
anniversary thing,
Timing is critical too.
which had
Work together to fire
both the Mario
colors at
Galaxy
the right
games are getting
time to
bundled and
overcome
released
obstacles.
on Switch.
You can also use items like shields to block
They showed the
lasers.
Mario Movie 2, a brief
Or
trailer. It
drones
didn't
to
really
create
show much what it's
platforms.
called. Super Mario Galaxy, or the Super Mario
Powerful
Galaxy
bosses
movie.
can be found at the end of stages.
And there's a
Team
new Mario
up
Tennis
to take
game
them
and a new
down.
Yoshi game that kind of looks like Yoshi's Story. It's Yoshi's
Additionally, in
Mysterious Book or
party
something
mode,
like that.
up to 4 pals can take on a variety of challenges together. A colorful co-op adventure awaits in PapaGenos, launching on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
Tomodachi?
Here, on this small island floating in the sea, are Mii characters, each living their
Our
own
Mii characters.
carefree lives.
Mii's don't get much love these days, so Tomodachi
When
Life
is
is,
the game coming out?
you know,
Let's
giving
take a
them-
look
giving
at
them
what's
some, time to
happening
shine.
in the Tomodachi Life Living the Dream game. You're in charge of this island. You can create Mii characters of anyone you'd like living here. Base them on a friend, a family member, or even yourself. Once you've chosen their personality and voice,
My name is Anne.
your Mii is good to go.
I can't wait to start living here.
The Mii characters you create will enjoy their island life however they see fit.
Is the person farting in the background?
Wonder what's up?
I think I saw that.
I'm so hungry.
Food for thought.
Yum.
Enjoy. Looks like that hit the spot. This Mii
Billy!
looks
Hey, what's up,
bored
Billy?
all by their lonesome.
I see you in chat.
Someone needs a pick-me-up.
Even charcoal with a Gramby. Oh, blap.
They really hit it off, all thanks to this meetup. This is just a small slice of the life here on the island. Stay tuned for more information in the future.
Were you a big fan of the old Tomodachi Life, Billy?
Ah,
Me news!
we interrupt to bring you some breaking news. This just in,
Meet up.
following previous reports of a 2026 release date, we can now confirm
Ooh,
that
what's it gonna be?
Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream, launches next spring.
Okay,
More on this
alright.
story as it develops.
Narrows it down a little bit. I thought we were gonna get like the release date.
There was breaking news in that trailer. Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream will launch next spring.
This is also on Switch 1, yes. Yeah, you don't have to get a Switch 2 for this game. It's also on Switch 1. This and Rhythm Heaven are both
Please wait a
Switch 1
little
games.
longer for this new dream life. Next up are games heading to Nintendo Switch 2, including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch.
Because those are all the Switch 1 games. These are gonna be the bleed over games.
Dash, slash, and clash in these games. Get over here and
Well, down
choose
there.
your fighter in this totally toasty collection of Mortal Kombat classics. This compilation features multiple
expecting
classic
that.
games from the 90s and early 2000s, including
I was talking to
arcade,
one of my
console,
friends at work
and
about
handheld
Mortal Kombat
versions.
yesterday.
Friendship matters, so fight your pals locally or take the in-game tournament global with added support for online play. Want a break from combat? Dive into an interactive documentary that
Ooh, that's
includes
cool.
concept art, archival footage, and exclusive interviews with the original
Ooh, I like
creators.
that. That's cool.
Prepare to test your might when Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection launches digitally on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch October 30th and physically December 12th.
Cool.
Let's finish this.
All right, Final Fantasy
Experience
VII.
the first game in the Final Fantasy VII Remake trilogy. Step into the role of Cloud Strife, a former member of Shinra's elite soldier
Looks
unit.
so good. Like, Switch 2
While
would...
he's working as a mercenary,
It's crazy. It's crazy
the
to see a
legendary
Switch
hero
system,
Sephiroth,
Switch, to
who
see a Nintendo
supposedly
system that
died in a
has,
past mission,
you know, graphics that
suddenly
are
appears.
up to par, basically, you know, with what we have on
Fate of
everything
the
else today.
planet is now
I
in
do
your
feel like
hands.
graphics are just have plateaued, so you know,
Final
Nintendo catching
Fantasy
up.
VII Remake Integrate
You know, even if it's a little
launches
behind
on
or
the
whatever,
Nintendo
it's like,
Switch
it's
2
amazing.
system, January
How
22nd.
much better can it look?
Save the world from malicious machines in this action roguelite adventure. Battle foes to rescue robot allies.
Oh, they come out on your birthday? Nice.
Collect resources and create a place for others to
When is this
call
coming out on my
home.
birthday? Something's coming out
Then
on the, it's the
customize
day after
your
my
weapon
birthday.
classes and
20th.
unlock
What game was
powerful
it?
abilities. You can also catch
I can't
fish,
recall.
harvest
Top of my head.
crops, and craft items between missions.
It's not
Online,
Pokemon.
you can
It's
team up with
Pokemon's
friends in
October.
co-op.
Oh,
or
Air
via game
Riders. Kirby
share.
Air Riders. That was it.
Mouse
Comes out on,
controls are
November
also
20th.
supported on Nintendo
The day
Switch
after my
2.
birthday.
Linked Banner of the Spark launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch
Another
later
one of those
today.
later day games. Cool, cool. Ooh.
Well, daughter of Hades,
Is it Hades? Look like Hades.
princess of the underworld. 'Twould seem that you are finally prepared. But time itself
Hades
is
had,
against
what, that?
us,
It was one of the games that got a spirit event in
and
Smash
war
Ultimate, like,
has come
years
to
after
Mount
Smash Ultimate was over. They did, like, a couple games got spirit events. Hades was one of them. That'd be cool.
Shall
Cool to
you
get
rush
Smash,
now
Smash.
to your family's defense? Or shall you strike our enemy in the heart of the underworld?
The art style's sick. Love it.
You know me, Headmistress. I'll do both. Death to Kronos.
Neat. That's pretty sweet.
Prepare to battle beyond the underworld of Greek myth.
Ooh, Greek mythology
Hades
stuff. All right,
2.
we're going OG God of War.
Play as the princess of the underworld to take on the sinister titan of time. Wield powerful weapons of night, the Sister Blades, the Moonstone Axe, the Witch's Staff, and more. Cast a binding circle to ensnare your enemies and gain the upper hand. Along the way, the gods of Olympus will grant you new skills and abilities. Mix and match to find the most powerful combinations. Each time you set out, you'll be faced with different choices. And you'll keep growing stronger and unlocking new
That kind of stuff is
upgrades.
cool. Yeah, so you're fighting the
Discover
time god
new
Kronos.
secrets
Cool.
and unravel the
That's
story.
the main bad guy, apparently.
On Nintendo Switch 2, experience the action
With
in up to
you know,
120
Greek
frames per second
Legends theme,
in
that's pretty
TV
sweet,
mode.
too. I like
Hades
that.
2
Hades 2
launches
is sweet.
first for consoles on Nintendo Switch 2 and
Oh,
Nintendo
ooh, September
Switch
25th. Oh, wow.
September 25th.
Wow. Way earlier than thought.
New amiibo figures right
Ooh,
in.
amiibos for Kirby Air Riders. Awesome. What are we getting?
The Kirby Air Riders game is coming soon.
We get some
and
more
2
characters
new
announced here,
amiibo
too?
are also on the way.
Nice. I like that Waddle Dee. Bandana Waddle
Tap
Dee.
them to summon figure players.
Yeah, because we have a
that
Waddle
you
Dee
can
figure, but we
train.
don't have a Bandana Waddle Dee amiibo yet.
Your figure players will level up as they compete, and their machine's proficiency level will also increase. Plus, with the amiibo, you can swap riders.
Ooh, oh,
Just
that,
like in the game,
that's awesome.
You can choose
Might
your
have to
rider
open these
and
ones
machine.
then.
Levels are also transferred over.
Oh man, are they gonna have amiibos for all the
These
different,
2 new amiibo will be available November
all the different
20th,
carts
the same
and
day
all the
as
different
the game's
machines
launch.
and characters?
Be on the lookout for even more Kirby Air Riders amiibo
Ooh.
updates in the future.
Ooh.
And
Ooh.
a second Kirby Air Riders Direct, hosted by the game's director, Mr. Sakurai, is also on the way.
Awesome. Sakurai, you're the gift that keeps on giving. Ooh. Oh wait, it's probably that Hyrule Warriors game. I was like, is it a new Zelda game? I mean, not that the Hyrule War game isn't exciting. It's cool. What do you know about it? Wow, those amiibo look awesome, though. I'm pretty pumped about that. Yeah, Smash isn't happening anytime soon. Yeah, I feel like if they're announcing multiple amiibo characters for Air Riders, then you're going to be able to they announce every character in part will get amiibo or something, just like Smash got, and Sakurai is going all in on Air Riders.
As the Imprisoning War. Take on hordes of enemies as you fight alongside your allies. Like this brave Korok. Get familiar with your allies' abilities so you know which character to swap to.
And then they announced it today. Yeah, I mean, they could, again, I feel like this is the last direct to really, like, super surprise us with Smash, because I feel like if you go into next year, then every direct's going to be, yeah, this is like, this is what Smash could happen, because Air Riders is out. So Sakurai's done with Air Riders, we're going to hear about Smash. Even if Smash doesn't come out anytime soon, it's like Sakurai could be like, and hey, I'm working on Smash. It'll come out a couple years from now, but I'm working on it. But, you know, every direct after this, it wouldn't surprise us the way it would surprise us
fight
here.
alongside you in split-screen co-op. And with Game Share, you can play together on 2 separate systems.
Cool. I love that the Game Share can do the Switch 1 for a lot of these games. Very cool. Donkey Kong Bonanza even has that. I haven't tried it, but I have it.
Uncover ancient truths that were only glimpsed in The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah, I know they're going really hard with, like, hey, the lore in this game is going to be, like,
Hyrule Warriors,
legit. It's, what was the other one? The one for Breath of the Wild was, like, it's kind of like just a timeline messing with stuff. It's not, it didn't really happen kind of thing. What do we got here?
Right, that's enough for one day. Time for me to head back to the castle. And remember, not a word about this place to anyone. There's more to the world than this island, and we're going to prove it. Okay, 1, 2, 3!
Dragon Quest. This isn't, was it the 2D, 3D, 2D thing? This is like legitimately just Dragon Quest.
It all began with a spark of curiosity. Guided by a mysterious tablet, a group of young heroes embark on a journey to reclaim a lost world. As they venture into the unknown, they'll encounter mighty foes and a myriad of twists and trials. What awaits them beyond it all?
Looks really cool, like art style. I love the Akira Toriyama art style and stuff for Dragon Quest. I've just never gotten into it. Oh, that's the other 7. That was the other 7 that no one guessed.
That's the spirit.
Well, as in the other 7, we have Final Fantasy VII, we have Dragon Quest VII, assuming Resident Evil 7 is the other one.
That was Dragon Quest VII, reimagined. We hope you're looking forward to the journey ahead in this reimagined
I want a Golden
world.
Sun remake. Yes, please. Oh my God, yes.
Now, we'd
Anything
like to
Golden
announce
Sun.
2 things. First, here's some news about the Nintendo Today smart device app. The app continues to deliver all sorts of information about Nintendo games and characters on a daily basis. And we're adding a new Kirby theme. We're also delivering information regularly about Kirby Air Riders leading up to the game's release.
Cool,
So please check that out.
Oh, maybe that's for some of those amiibo things that have been
Secondly,
announced.
we have news about Nintendo Switch Online
Ooh,
Plus
okay.
expansion
Yeah,
pack.
NSO. Let's hear it.
Please take a
What we
look at
got?
this.
More game announcements, a new system.
Coming to Nintendo Classics.
Virtual Boy.
Boy. be able
Oh,
to
man, I
enjoy
can't
a
wait to play
collection of
Waterworld.
Virtual Boy games in stereoscopic 3D
I hope it's into Mario
while
Tennis.
playing on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch.
It might not actually
In
hurt
order
your
to
eyes
play,
now if you're playing on
you'll
Switch.
need this dedicated accessory.
Oh, it's accessory?
This recreates the form of the original Virtual Boy hardware by inserting a console to play.
They're re-releasing Virtual Boy?
Both Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch are supported. Play Mario
I have to
Tennis,
get that. Oh my god, they're re-releasing Virtual
Galactic
Boy.
Pinball, Telero Boxer,
Telero
and
Boxer.
more. The 14 classic games shown here are planned to be released over
Is that
time.
like, that's like almost all of them, I
Virtual
think.
Boy Nintendo Classics is scheduled to launch February 17th.
Oh my god, they're re-releasing
Dedicated
Virtual Boy.
accessory needed to play Virtual Boy Nintendo Classics will be available in the future.
I mean, I'm gonna get that Virtual
A
Boy.
cardboard model of the accessory will also be available.
No, I don't need the cardboard. I'll get the plastic one. That's hilarious.
Ooh.
That is
We hope you're looking
hilarious.
forward to Virtual Boy Nintendo Classics. Okay, let's see some
I mean,
more
it's
headlines.
cool that Virtual Boy games having them on Switch is cool, but to actually make it like, and you can, here's the Virtual Boy again.
The crimson butterfly soars again.
I love it. I
Miyakami
love it.
Village, a place said to have vanished from the map.
Oh my
But
god.
when twin sisters, Mio and Mayu, find themselves lost and wander into the village, they encounter the unthinkable. The
Creepy
victims of a past tragedy. Now, Mio must use the camera obscura, a device that can pacify the unsettled ghosts and find
Fatal
a
Frame?
way home. But as she delves deeper into the mystery,
Don't let go of my hand.
Mayu's sanity slips away. Where will the Crimson Butterfly lead them? Fatal Frame
Yeah, Fatal
2
Frame. Oh, nice.
Crimson
Okay, cool.
Butterfly Remake launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system early next
Crimson
year.
Butterfly was the second one. I never played the second one.
Upgrade your play with the Nintendo Switch 2 editions of these games.
Oh,
In the
cool. All right, One
Nintendo
Piece.
Switch 2 edition of One
I am
Piece,
getting through
Pirate
Wano
Warriors
right
4.
now. I'm trying to catch
You'll
up
face
on
off
One
against
Piece.
more on-screen enemies than ever before as you aim to become King of the Pirates. Enjoy camera play and more in Overcooked 2. Nintendo
I will say,
Switch
having
2
somebody's
edition.
face on screen
Serve
is
up
quite
dishes
funny.
and
My friend
reactions while you
had a
cook
camera hooked
together.
up to the Switch too, and we were playing Mario Kart. Just to see his face
Mouse
like come
controls
shifting
are
onto the screen
cropping
was
up
pretty
in the
hilarious.
Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Stardew
Ooh,
Valley.
Stardew Valley. All right.
Plus, up to 4
the
friends
Switch 2
locally can
edition
play
gonna
in
have, like, new
split-screen
stuff?
multiplayer. And with Game Share,
I like
up to
Stardew Valley
4
quite a bit.
players
I
can
loved
play together
Harvest Moon
if
growing
one
up and
person
stuff.
has the game.
But
5 new levels,
haven't played it in a long,
including
long time.
Candyland and Museum, are dropping in with Human Fall Flat Nintendo Switch 2 edition. Plus, with mouse controls, you can enjoy a new way to wobble with physics-based fun.
New ways to wobble.
Craving more to clean? Power Wash Simulator makes its
Yeah, we were
triumphant
guessing at
return
like
with
what
a
other NSO could we
shiny
get?
new entry
Could we get
in the relaxing
Dreamcast? Could we get
Clean 'em Up
DS?
series.
And Nintendo's like
Unholster
Virtual
your washer
Boy.
and effortlessly blast the dirt away as you transform
I
your
can't get
sunny
over Virtual Boy.
surroundings
I can't get
into
over it.
squeaky
It's great.
clean scenes. Make use of new tools and supplies, including
like the
enhanced
Wario game.
soap,
Like there are some
a
decent
surface
games that
cleaner,
are kind of stuck
additional
on
power
Virtual Boy. So
washers,
awesome to
and
get
rigging equipment
NSO
for those
Virtual Boy
hard-to-reach
for that reason to be able to play
places.
those games on something
Wash
else.
your way
But
through a
hilarious, they
fresh
decided to
campaign
actually
as
make
you
the
explore even
Virtual Boy
more of
console again. You
Muckingham.
stick your Switch in it,
Then
which
venture into new
you know, there was a lot of problems
locations,
with that system
including Detergent
because
Soap
of the way the system
and Uber
is.
City.
So
After a
hilarious.
hard day's
I'll
work,
have to get that
take some
just for
time
the
to
novelty of
unwind
it.
in your
I
home
think I have
base
to get that.
and spruce up the place with furniture and accessories you've collected. And for the first time, up to 4 players can make progress in the campaign together in online co-op, or split the work between 2 players with local split screen. Very satisfying indeed. Sit back, relax, and clean to your heart's content when Power Wash Simulator 2 launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system.
I actually heard that
this
game
fall.
very, very fun. I just find simulator games silly.
The fruit matching phenomenon returns. Suika Game is back and rounder than ever. This time, the fruit falls toward the center of a circle.
Suika Game Planet.
And you can drop it from any angle. It's 360 degrees of fruit dropping fun. If you combine fruits a certain number of times, it's super evolution time. When this is active, you can earn bonus points based on the number of fruits you merge.
Super Evolution, be careful.
Plus,
I think
with the Nintendo Switch 2 version,
Pokemon Company
you can play
might
with
start
others locally via
suing
game
you.
share. This allows
They have the
you
patent
and
for a lot
up
of
to 3
things now.
players to drop and merge
They have
fruit
the patent for
together in
evolution.
co-op.
Things will just have to stop evolving in real life because the Pokemon Company has the evolution patent.
Rotate, aim, and go for the watermelon when Suika Game Planet.
Thoughts on
launches
Mega
on
Melamar?
Nintendo
I think it
Switch
was
2
awesome,
and
actually.
Nintendo
I love
Switch
the
this
Spinal Cord
winter.
theme and the glow. It's the best Mega they've shown off so far. Easily. I feel like they're getting a little carried away with their goofy Megas. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We're getting a motorcycle? Those look gigantic. Oh my god. I didn't expect it to be gigantic, like you need a vehicle to get places. I mean, like you get back and same as a ship or something and fly to like the next area, but I didn't think it would just be like that's insane. That looks insane. Our release date, finally, after 500 years of waiting, it is December 4th. Ooh, and a Silex amiibo. Ah. Oh man, they're going hard with the amiibo. I almost thought for Switch 2 they might just end amiibo too. And no, they've done the exact opposite. They've doubled down.
This is where you're from, DK?
Bonanza DLC.
This island is beautiful.
DLC is smashing its way into Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Awesome.
This new edition lets you barrel around DK Island, the home of some familiar faces.
Ah, sweet. All right.
And if you finish the main game story, Void Kong will offer you a position in the ranks of the Void Company.
What do you think?
Bananas.
Your mission? Collect as much shiny green ore as you can in Emerald Rush.
Yeah, we're getting the Bonanza DLC before Mario Kart DLC. Well, I mean, Mario Kart DLC could still be here, though. Would that have been part of the 40th anniversary Mario stuff?
The key to amassing emeralds is collecting fossils to gain perks.
Ooh, perks. Okay.
Collect a fossil, and you'll get to pick from 3 random ones. Perks have different effects, like getting more emeralds from defeated enemies, or more jam-packed treasure chests. There are all sorts to choose from. Gain and stack perks, then collect oodles of emeralds. You can also smash Bonandium gems to gain random skills that power up Donkey Kong during your run. Your perks and skills reset after each run.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
But Fossil and Bonandium gem locations stay the same. Refine your winning strategy with each go.
Oh, it's DK Island as a level. I'm still shocked Mario Odyssey didn't get
when a run ends,
Isle
you'll earn
Delfino
in-game
as
rewards
DLC,
based on
but
how
Bonanza
well you
got
did.
the Donkey Kong.
Playing can net you new fashions
DK Island
and
is
statues
a
to
DLC.
display on DK Island.
Ooh, those are cool.
Plus, you'll get to play Emerald Rush
Reminds me
on
of
more
that
layers.
thing in Tears of the Kingdom you can do where you get the statues.
Take on
over
the
near
challenge to
Tarrytown.
earn that promotion. The Donkey Kong Bonanza, DK Island,
Ooh,
and
available
Emerald
later
Rush
today.
in
Oh,
DLC
snap.
launches on Nintendo
All right, that's
Switch
cool.
2
That's surprising.
later today. Plus, a free demo of the main game will also be available on Nintendo eShop later
Oh, sweet.
today.
All right, well, if you're anybody out there who hasn't played Donkey Kong Bonanza,
Donkey Kong
Grab the
Bonanza
demo.
is getting paid DLC called DK Island and Emerald Rush. Please look forward to collecting lots of emeralds in Emerald Rush and exploring this modern take on DK Island. Next, please take a look at this.
ooh, Pokemon. All right, is this the Pokemon side game we've been hearing about? Ditto. Ditto and an actual old school Pokedex. Oh, is Ditto gonna pretend to be a Pokemon trainer?
This land is just waiting to be shaped.
Is it
by a
Pokemon
Ditto
Minecraft?
that looks like a human? And what's that in the grass? Oh, that's Bulbasaur, a grass-type Pokemon. What's this? Looks like Ditto's got
Oh, well, we
an
have our
idea.
next Smash Pokemon character. It's Ditto. Is Pokemon Animal Crossing? I thought it was going to be Pokemon Minecraft.
By learning this move, you can make grass grow. Squirtle's water gun will keep it all healthy. As nature flourishes,
What if our next Smash character
so
is
do
this
the
Ditto
Pokemon.
girl? Scyther! Yes! Hitmonchan!
Collect
Yes! Those are
rocks
two of my
and
favorite
wood to
Pokemon.
build with.
Confirmed. For this game.
Till the fields and grow delicious crops. Build homes for the Pokemon you meet.
Yeah, so it's like a Pokemon Animal
There's
Crossing.
so much to do here.
The concept of the Ditto Pokemon trainer is the character you play as is hilarious.
No need to rush, though. Go at your own pace.
Yeah!
And you'll have
Ludicolo.
a wonderful space before you know it.
Wow, they chose a lot of like my favorite Pokemon to be in this, so I'm happy about it. Oh, do you make a little Pokemon Center? And they just know like sleeping block in the path.
Pokopia.
Pokopia. Okay, alright. Interesting. Very
A
interesting.
brand new Pokemon game is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you're looking forward to Pokemon Pokopia.
I love that you play as Ditto.
where
That's
Ditto with
hilarious.
a human appearance builds a new life with other Pokemon. Next, we have information about another Pokemon game, which launches very soon.
Oh, is it? Okay. Za? We're gonna get another Mega revealed or something? Okay. Chespin, Protein, Anakin. I can't wait to try out the battle system here. I'm very excited for the battle system. I hope the battle system makes me feel how I felt about catching in the first in Arceus. Are you gonna see the megas for these guys? Yeah. Nice, it's Absol, but yeah, come on, show us the megas. These guys didn't get Megas the first game, which is ridiculous. Ooh, I love riding the riding a shuriken. Nice. Ooh, very cool. Yeah, upside down the shuriken. Yeah, there's like leaks about all the Megas, but we haven't like seen them. Just descriptions of them. I think Fennekin got the best one. Or whatever the last one was. Like riding on the broom with it. Like Ampharos, I'm a big Ampharos fan. Million-year-old guy. we had Ash Greninja. That was the only thing we had. We had Ash Greninja.
It appears that new Mega Evolved Pokemon have been discovered in Lumio City, where people and Pokemon live. Pokemon Legends ZA launches October 16th. We have one more Pokemon trailer. Please take a look.
One more Pokemon trailer? Hoopla! Pokemon Marble Madness. Ooh. Mega Raichu? They never give Raichu any love. Mega Raichu X, Mega Raichu Y, they are based on X and Y. They totally are. Mega Dimension. Pokemon Legends Mega Dimension. What is it?
Pokemon Legends ZA is getting paid DLC called Mega.
Okay, it already is getting paid DLC.
Raichu has
Not out
two
yet.
different Mega Evolutions. How do you think they'll perform? More details will be shared in the future. Let's move on to some more headlines.
I think it's cool to give Raichu some love for once, though. Usually doesn't because they love Pikachu so much, and they kind of want you to forget that they evolved it. It has an evolution before it became a mascot.
Are you okay? You seem pretty out of it.
Originally released over 10 years ago, Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair is making the ultimate comeback. While on a school trip to Jabberwock Island, you and your classmates are trapped in a murderous game. After each deadly incident, a heated class trial will begin.
I know it's not bad. I know it's Ramen, but
in high-speed detective action, you'll shoot
trapped
down
on an island,
contradictions
kill
and
everybody.
counter opponents to reveal the truth. And
Danganronpa 2.
Along with the main game, an additional story is included. One incident will trigger an entirely new scenario with different victims and culprits.
The wait is over! The next class trial is about to begin!
Danganronpa 2x2 launches on the Nintendo Switch 2
2x2,
and Nintendo Switch systems next year.
It's like a piece of wood. It's 2x2.
Make history in the Three Kingdoms. Dynasty Warriors Origins is marching on to Nintendo Switch 2.
Dynasty Warriors, nice. There's a lot of Warriors games here, wasn't there? There was
an era of warring factions.
What did they show? There's Hyrule Warriors.
As a
They showed
nameless
another
hero,
one though, and now this one.
Join forces with
What's the other
Xiao
one? They showed
Xiao,
it briefly.
Sun Jian, or Liu
Oh, was
Bei
it the One Piece
on
one?
your
The One
journey
Piece
to
one.
become a true
what it was.
warrior.
Okay. Cool.
Your
Yeah, he's played these
choices will
games.
influence your story and may even alter historical events from the Three Kingdoms. Plus, paid DLC is on the way.
Played Dynasty Warriors games, played
Choose a
Samurai Warriors
different
games,
path
Hyrule
and
Warriors. I played.
experience new developments.
They're
that
like they're
went in the main
cool.
story.
I get a little bored of the
Walk
gameplay, to
your
be
own
honest.
path
Like it's
and
fun,
become
but
a
I get a
one-man
little bored
army.
of it. I have to be in the right mood.
When
That's what I
Dynasty
have to be in the right
Warriors
mood.
Origins
Because I
and
really
the
love
DLC
Hyrule Warriors, but I
both
like.
launch on
I love like
Nintendo
one of the
Switch
Hyrule
2,
Warriors. I couldn't get to the other one, but it was more just like I
22nd.
wasn't in the mood when I was playing it. You gotta want to just
Two fates are now
fight a bunch of enemies
intertwined.
and mindlessly hack and slash at stuff. Alright, Monster Hunter. Yeah, a new
Welcome
Pokemon game
to
would have
the
been
sprawling
cool. That's
world
when they were.
of Monster Hunter,
There's rumors
where
of
all
some
sorts of
Pokemon
monsters
spin-off. I was
live.
thinking that, but
By
honestly,
bonding with
I'm
certain
I'm
creatures
fine with
called
Pokemon taking a
Monsters,
stab at the
you can
know.
traverse the land.
I always call them farming
Climb
sims, but I
cliffs.
guess they're more like life sims.
Swim across
you know,
water.
those type of games. It's interesting, and I love the
fly
concept
through
of that
the
you play
air
as
as
Ditto.
you
He plays as
freely
Ditto,
explore
pretending to
the
be a
map.
Pokemon trainer, building a
However,
little island for the
a
Pokemon to
strange
live on.
phenomenon
Like
that causes petrification now threatens the world. It's up to you to venture forth and find the source of the danger in order to prevent total calamity. Raise your monsties, bond with them, and work together to face whatever stands in your path. Monster Hunter
Yeah, the
Stories
new Megas
3,
have, like,
Twisted Reflection.
the Megas they just
soars onto Nintendo
showed in
Switch
the
2,
Mega
March
Melmar. I
13th.
think those are the best Megas we've seen so far. A lot of the early ones, like they're cool, they're neat. A lot of them were goofy, which is fine. I don't mind a goofy Mega, but there's like a lot of goofy ones in a row. I felt like. Gaia. EA Sports games. I'm calling it now. Gameplay for the Splatoon spinoff. Oh yeah, they haven't shown that. Yeah, that and Rhythm Heaven they haven't shown either of. The Rhythm Heaven that might just be after Rhythm. Like they might just not show it until it releases. There might not be much to say about it. But yeah, that new Splatoon game. I keep forgetting that game like exists. Nightmares 3. I always saw a little Nightmares freaking out. But I know it's supposed to, but yeah. Persona 3, cool. Never really got into those games, but I know people love them. Who's calling?
Hello? Yes.
Who was it?
Dunno. They asked for Miss Ashcroft and then they hung up on me. Rude.
Was Resident Evil 7? Let's do the other 7. Yeah, because we have Final Fantasy 7.
Oh, you're FBI?
Dragon Quest 7, and this would be the other 7.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
Is it 9? What was the other 7 then?
Stay close.
Unless the Force was off about the 7s, or I missed one.
I'm coming.
Keep moving.
Switch Force said like 777, so what was the other?
I'll
Maybe
explain
something else
later.
was a 7 and I didn't notice it.
I've been watching you. You're not like other people, you know. You're quite unique.
Yeah, was Disgaea the 7 one then?
Tell me
Maybe
what's going
Dynasty
on.
Warriors 7, something like that. Maybe.
Important.
Because what Resident Evil 7, that's the one where you're in the weird, the house, right? Like the freaky house.
Grace.
And 8 was the last one with the village castle.
There's no escaping your destiny.
Alright, Resident Evil Requiem, Resident Evil 9. Alright, cool. Yeah, Switch is getting games now. Like it's not behind. Which is pretty cool. Ooh, okay, there we go. So 7, yeah, okay. So 7 and 8.
A
Alright, so
brand new
Resident Evil 7
entry in the Resident Evil series is launching on Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you're looking forward to Resident Evil Requiem, where you'll face unknown nightmares.
So 7, 8, and 9 for Switch. That's cool.
Plus, Resident Evil 7,
so Resident Evil's just completely catching
first
up
in the series
Switch.
with a first-person perspective. And Resident Evil Village, which broke new ground for the series, also launched the same day.
Cool, cool. All right, so we're getting all of them all at
Thank
once.
you for watching so far.
So far, there's more?
Next will be our last announcement.
Ooh, I thought that was
Please
it.
Take a look.
All right, last announcement. There's got to be something. Oh, is it Fire Emblem?
Bold warriors, draw now upon your strength. Hold fast to the devotion in your beating hearts. Hear me now as I declare that the heroic games have begun!
I only want to fight so I can save my father's life.
Fighter Pass 3 new Fire Emblem character. I mean, honestly, if there's anything that basically means we're getting smashed, it's Fire Emblem.
An unyielding strength for any foe. Sheer strength to oppose.
That's like the monkey's paw thing. If this ends with Smash is back and the first character announced is the Fire Emblem character from some new upcoming Fire Emblem game, I'd take it.
It is imperative that I face it again. I must cull it with this blade.
There's a man I hate so much that simply killing him will not satisfy me. For that reason, I refuse to die.
I won't let you hurt her!
And now warm blood is served in a crude cup.
You think I'd let you deny me my feelings? I refuse.
Cool, it's like gladiatorial Coliseum theme. Fire Emblem, that's pretty
Those
cool.
who
It's different.
stand upon the final stage, I shall grant whatever wish you may desire. So say I, the Divine Sovereign, that I vow to you.
Fortune's Weave. Okay.
The years were long, weren't they? Have you forgotten me so soon?
Okay, Fire Emblem game next year. Is that the big ending?
That was the trailer for Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave, the latest in the series. This intertwining story happens alongside the thrilling, heroic games. What kinds of stories await? Please stay tuned for future updates. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct.
All right, that was it.
Thank you for watching.
All right. Yeah, I mean, pretty good Direct, but not like no more. There was some things that I'm surprised we didn't see here. We didn't see the Splatoon game at all. We didn't see anything Rhythm Heaven, though. I wasn't needing to see more Rhythm Heaven. It's coming out. Like, what else you need? And no Mario Kart DLC, which is very surprising. I thought for sure Mario Kart DLC would be here. But there's some cool stuff too. We had the Kirby Air Ride is getting a Sakurai presentation, another one, and the amiibo was pretty cool. That Yoshi game looks pretty cool. Mario Tennis, the Virtual Boy happening, NSO. So it was like, I'd say an average Nintendo Direct. But because it was like an hour long and it was Mario 40th anniversary, I think my expectations were a little higher. I thought maybe there'd be something bigger in there, I'll be honest. 5 new Megas, yeah, that's true. Got more Mega Evolution. I wasn't expecting Za to be shown off at all here, and it was, so that's cool. Yeah, like if there was good stuff, yeah, there's no mainline Mario game. It was a Yoshi game and a new Mario Tennis. And then re-releasing Galaxy and Galaxy 2 is like, it was like nothing was like bad here or anything like that. I just feel like maybe just because of the length of this one, I thought there would be something a little more, and because Switch 2 is there's no Switch 2 edition, no new Switch 2 edition systems. Like I said, I'm really wondering if they're going to do different Joy-Cons and stuff for the Switch 2. They haven't shown any of it yet. Nothing has done that yet, and they have the Switch system itself. It's got that cream, orange, and blue on the inside of the system, and I don't know. They just haven't done anything. Yeah, new 3D Mario. Samus on the bike was awesome. Yeah, Metroid stuff was awesome, but Metroid Prime looks awesome as is. We got the release date for Metroid Prime, so that's cool. Yeah, I think that might be part of it too. The 40th anniversary feels a lot tamer than the 35th. The 35th felt like this big Mario blowout. So as soon as they said Mario 40th, I thought maybe the Mario Galaxy movie trailer would actually be a trailer for the movie. It was kind of just like a teaser. They showed off the voice actors for the voices we know. Galaxy 1 is already on Switch, so we have Galaxy 1 and now 2, so they got to kind of rebuy it, which is a little weird. And then it was, games that we know about getting a little bit more, Air Riders and Metroid Prime and Tomodachi Life and stuff. It's like, it's all good. It's just, I don't think anything totally, I feel like the biggest, most surprising thing in there, besides maybe the Mario movie title, though it got semi-leaked, is like the Virtual Boy NSO. I guess Fire Emblem, if you're a big Fire Emblem fan, Fire Emblem's getting a game, so there you go. That's the big thing. Maybe that's why I'm just not as knocked out by this as maybe Fire Emblem fans would be. So, yeah. Donkey Kong Bonanza getting DLC was cool, but again, Mario Kart not getting DLC was a little strange. So, not bad, but I feel like if it was just here's a half-hour Nintendo Direct, maybe my expectations would have been a little more and it wasn't the Mario 40th anniversary, and we've heard nothing Mario yet this year. I think my expectations were a little higher that something bigger would happen here. But that's okay. Alrighty, well, thanks for watching, everybody. There is some exciting stuff there for sure. They were going really hard with Amiibo, actually, which is surprising, because I really thought maybe with Switch 2, there was a year or two there we had no Amiibo, and I thought for a little while, maybe they'll just stop doing Amiibo for Switch 2. Maybe they just want out of the Toys to Life thing, or they're not selling as good as they were before and all this stuff. But no, it's a lot of games that were getting Amiibo, and potentially Kirby Air Ride is getting... I don't know if every character will get Amiibo, but it seemed like they're teasing that more will, and that you're able to switch the carts or the machines that they ride. So, yeah, that's interesting. I'm guessing 3D Mario is holiday 2026 announcement. Yeah, something like that, probably. Yeah, so 3D Mario is probably next year. Announced next year or something. Really surprised Mario Kart World DLC didn't happen. That is very, very surprising. I'm almost wondering, I hesitate to say this, I'm almost wondering if the game has had more of a backlash than they anticipated, and they're back to the drawing board, trying to make sure that the DLC is really wows us or something. Because it really feels like with DK and Pauline only having one costume, the K. Rool voice actor being in the credits, that they were going to do some sort of Bonanza DLC or Donkey Kong themed DLC for Mario Kart World, and it feels like it needs DLC. People are definitely falling off on it. People definitely have a somewhat soured opinion of it. I mean, like I said, it's I don't know which way to say it. It's the best worst game ever. It's the worst best game ever. There's a really good game in there. It just I feel like my hands are tied in so many ways with what you can and can't do with that game. What you can play. I went over it earlier. There's just a lot of stuff just feels limiting in a game that has awesome racing mechanics. Maybe the best soundtrack of all time, and yet I can't listen to any music track I want. There's not really too much reason to free roam. Intermission tracks aren't that fun, but the doing tricks, everything else about the game is just so good. It's just okay, so just let me play 3 lap tracks normally. Let me free roam and give me stuff to do in free roam. Give me more characters and stuff to the game just needs to be built upon. And right now it's just very strange, very, very strange. Yeah, mainstays from previous games are missing. Yeah, we have no Diddy Kong and stuff. The Koopalings to be completely taken out. I know a lot of people complain about them in Mario Kart 8, but I don't understand why. I think the Koopalings are great. We have Mario Wonder showed up here. I just remember that Mario Wonder. So yeah, there was cool stuff here for sure. Again, it wasn't a bad direct. I just feel like my expectations were probably higher, and I feel like other people's might have been as well, since they've been so quiet with Switch 2 stuff up until this point. Yeah, so not bad, but not as amazing as it probably could have been. Okay, all right. Well, thanks for watching, guys. I gotta get going. Catch you guys later.